Hello everybody, welcome to another Mad Hatter Reviews. I'm here at a Ross. Okay, gonna just look for some deals, okay? Maybe some Marvel Legends, some Ninja Turtles, some G.I. Joe Classified. I don't know. Who knows what treasure I could find at Ross, so let's go ahead and turn the camera around. You got a lot of Barbie here. Lots of like girl toys and things like that. Not that there's anything wrong with girl toys, okay? But I'm a boy, so I'm looking for some boy toys. That sounded a little weird. Some Dragon Ball, some Dino Wars, some Sonic figures. You got an April right here. What the hell is this right here? What the? Oh my God. Avengers Giant Man? Dude, they have an Avengers Giant Man here. This is wild, okay? What's the cost on this? $23.99. You know what? I'll take it. So I just got out of that Ross, Giant Man in hand. That's crazy, okay? $23.99. It's wild, the deals that you can find out there. I guess I'm gonna go ahead and review this. Can somebody do me a favor and just cut that find from Ross and then crop me out and juxtapose me onto like an eBay background so you can see all the listings, and put me on TikTok, like one of those obnoxious videos where you're like, look here, and you know, they're just badly cropped out. Can you also start a TikTok for me while you're at it? Because I don't have one. Craziness, I had to knock down a mother of 5 to get that Giant Man, but it was worth it. So yeah, review coming up. Let's go. Hello, welcome to another Mad Hatter Review. That was crazy. See where I found it at Ross? What the hell? Ross? I went to a Ross and did a whole thing just for that dumb bit. Anyway, Giant Man HasLab. Why did I buy this? Okay. I don't do a lot of Marvel Legends reviews on this channel. I don't collect a lot of Marvel Legends, okay? I'm an X-Men guy. I like vintage Avengers kind of stuff. I love Punisher. I still got to do a Punisher review. I got the Punisher. So I'm not... And there are other Marvel things that I buy. I like some of the Mafex stuff. But when this one went up, 2 things. Number one, I don't know, I thought it was impressive, okay? I like kind of like an old school Giant Man, all right? Sort of like, I really don't collect MCU stuff, like not ever. So I don't know, I when I saw kind of like a more comic book accurate Giant Man, I was like, I'll jump on this. Also, knowing it's a HasLab, I was like, they're probably not going to make this again. So I don't know. It kind of made sense. Now, here's the thing. We can, just on the subject of HasLabs, yeah, they shouldn't exist. Okay, I understand that. I do get that train of thought, and that could be its own video. Articulated Ninja actually has real good videos about like shitting on HasLabs. He hates HasLabs, and he should. It's like $1 billion company showing up to your door, hat in hand. Hey, pay for this is weird. Okay, you don't need to do it. You could have. I have a feeling this could have been produced. I haven't opened it yet. I haven't seen it up close or in my hands. I have a feeling this could have been produced. You know, especially because they released that Sentinel. By the way, those X-Men Sentinels, which are cool, and I'm gonna get 1 or 2. Shows you that you really don't need HasLabs, okay? I mean, those are around the same size as this, and they're just like, yeah, buy them, $175, okay? Yeah, I got this because, yeah, I kind of, I don't know, I saw Giant Man. I was like, now's my chance. I have a Captain America already and a few other things. So I was like, I'll kind of create like a little nook for that. The other thing, I was having like a good year. That was like a good financial year. If it came out now, I probably wouldn't do it. Okay, I'm a little stretched. Your boy's a little stretched, is what I'm saying. Yeah, I don't know. I was like, let me get him. And now that he's here, I'll do a review. Why not? Okay. You know, this is not a Marvel Legends channel, so a few people might be going, who the fuck is this guy? Why does he talk all stupid, and why do I care about his opinion? Well, you should care about my opinion because I'm not a Marvel Legends guy, so I'm going to be more objective, all right? I'm coming to you as just like, hey, I kind of like this stuff. I bought this because I liked it, all right? So hear my opinion. Hear me out, okay? I got no dog in this race, okay? Side of the box right here, really nice. Look at this beautiful comic art. Who is that? That looks great. Oh my God, look at these faces. So you got Hulk and Captain America, Black Widow, and you get the whole gang, okay? And then The back right here, you get this building facade. Okay, this reminds me of like old Hollywood. At the end of every movie from like the 70s or 60s would be a backdrop like this. And yeah, you get HasLab up there, okay? Because they needed to HasLab this up. And then this, of course, the front. Beautiful, beautiful artwork right here. Everybody's raging and Giant Man at the top. And the Wasp, Hank Pym, okay? Not the best husband. Don't take marital advice from this guy. That's what I know about good old Hank here. I think this is Hank, right? All right. I'm definitely afraid of making a mistake and then some Marvel guy down my throat like, you don't know issue 19 that came out. But yeah, so number 3, HasLab number 3. Is that the third HasLab? Or number 3, 2024? I don't know what that means. Is that the third HasLab in 2024? Yeah, I don't know. This is just a figure. There's no other figures. There's no... you know, it wasn't like Engines of Vengeance. Didn't come with anything. So let's open him up. It should be a pretty simple review, I think. One figure, one giant figure, Giant Man. Was he worth the $200? I have a theory about $200. Well, not really a theory, more a commentary. But I'm not going to talk until I see it in the hand. Let's open up this Giant Man, appropriately named Giant Man, and I'll see you there. All right, first thing I did with this guy is give him the middle fingers. You know what? Whenever I get, it doesn't happen a lot, but whenever I get an action figure that has like articulated fingers, it's the first thing that I have to do. Okay, I guess my brain is just constantly just in middle school. Okay, I guess that's why I do action figure reviews. But I had to do this, and maybe this is how he stays. Him and Flipboard just together, just flipping everybody the bird. Okay, in all seriousness. If anybody's tuning into this review to watch a serious review, look, this is a beautiful figure. It's a beautiful, look, you hear that? You hear? That's the sound of like, this ain't going nowhere. These ratchets. I am happy to report, unlike Sentinel, these are very, very strong, ratchety legs. And especially where the thigh hits, the support is very strong. Knees feel like they're strong. It feels strong, all right? And look, he's one of these figures. Let me stop doing the middle finger. It's distracting me. He's one of these figures that, like, really, I mean, any pose you put him in, like, looked really good to me, okay? The paint on this guy's immaculate, by the way. The paint is just beautiful, beautiful paint. Has that texture that's in there. And the sculpt, it's beautiful. It's a great figure, okay? The pants have this kind of like, just this line work on them. The boots, look at the boots. Look at that. What the hell just fell? I think his head fell. Oh, God. The boots are have this really nice leathery texture. Look at the bottom of the boot. Okay, and it does have like a toe articulation in there and the creases. Very impressive. Okay, let me get his head back. By the way, that doesn't easily pop off. It's because I took it off before and I didn't snap it in. He's got this this little vest piece that he has, or like strap piece. It just floats, so it doesn't really impede the movement. Okay, so like if you like move him like this way or that way, it just kind of like floats and just sort of like accommodates, which I like. You can like bend him forward, like, I mean, yeah, he's got like this this chest piece right here, so you can bend him forward like that, or you can like break his back. But he's impressive, man. He is an impressive figure. So these fingers, it's like whenever I've seen action figures that have like articulated fingers, part of me likes the mobility, and then part of me just kind of wishes had multiple hands instead, okay? Because they just tend to look better, you know, like, I don't know. I'm fine with it. It's sometimes it's a preference thing. I usually have a hard time making these into a fist. Actually, let me try that. I mean, I kind of did it without extreme heat. That's the best I can do. They probably can go even more, but it almost looks like a grabbing hand rather than a fist. But I mean, you get it. Look at this. He's all royal, like, oh. It's nice. It's a beautiful figure. Well, you know what? I'm going to talk about just price and stuff in a second. So he does come with faceplates and it does come with antennas. So I have these white antennas that I put on him, and the default faceplate is him looking to the left right here. But you can get these antennas, or you can do these here. These are like more like zombified antennas. They're kind of like grody. I'll show you guys like a better shot of that. And then like these antennas, but in black, like standard like antennas that are clean, but in black. So his zombie form does have antennas too. No Skrull head. That's the thing that did not make it. He was supposed to have a Skrull head. I'll be honest, I don't really give a shit about Skrulls, so it doesn't matter to me. I know a lot of people were pissed because they got real close. And I mean, I'll take an extra head if you want to give it to me. So why not? But if I'm just being real, didn't really matter to me. But yeah, he does have 3 faceplates though that he can get. So you get this faceplate right here. Okay, this terrifying smile right here. Now they come with eyes, and you can swap the eyes. Now these are just 2 eyes that are looking forward. Okay, and then you can have this faceplate where he's all angry, like that, and gritting teeth. And here's another one where the eyes are looking to the left. Okay, and then you can get a zombie. There you go, zombie. I was about to say Ant-Man. I guess it doesn't matter. Zombie giant man, and he has some eyes that are all red looking. Okay, so you can kind of, this is what I look like pretty much every morning. But you can swap these out. So you know, the default one he's looking to his left. Does he have 2 eyes that are looking to the left? I don't know. Is that a mistake? I don't know. Should be easy to here. So you pop this off, and let's how do you take this off right here? A little scary to me because like you have to pull it. It's all underneath this mask. You know what I mean? Okay, so this is what it looks like when you take the faceplate off. This took a lot of effort, and it makes you like afraid that you're gonna stretch this red mask too much. But I guess they make it so you can't. I don't know. I'm gonna put on another head. I'm gonna see if this bounces back. But it almost makes me wish that these were just like an easy magnet where you can do the whole face. Although then I don't know, there'd be a weird line in there. Or alternate heads, okay? It just because you have this and you have the eye plate that's in it, and it just makes you feel like, again, this is stretching too far. Let's put the zombie one in there. Pull this out, do this shit right here, okay? Let me just, before I talk too confidently, lock this in like that, okay? And then I think just shove the whole guy in like this. Yeah, there you go. Like kind of like eyes first and then do one of those. Was that nice and clear? Eyes first and then do one of those, and then you get him right there. Check that out for Halloween. All right, you get a nice Halloween giant man right here. Let's give him the real gnarly antennas there. That looks awesome. This is see, now he's a Halloween decoration. Why not? So let's just do a few comparisons here. I don't know what I'm going to compare him with. Okay, I mean, I wish I had that Giant Krang. By the way, that's one of the reasons. Not the reason I bought him, because I don't know that I knew about Giant Krang back then. But like, he's definitely going up against Giant Krang, NECA Giant Krang when he comes out, which will also probably be $200. Let's put him somewhere. All right, here we go. Giant Man and all his giganticism, okay? You could see right away, he's not even like, his knees are a little bent, okay? He's taller than that NECA Street Scene. By the way, a lot of people ask me about this Sentinel. This is, my buddy makes these on eBay, and they're great. The size of them are great if you don't want like a super giant Sentinel. But yeah, just some comparisons. You get Waka Waka Krang right there. You get, what's this guy? Cocaine Duster, Punisher right here. I like these 2 guys. They're just pointing, they're like, this motherfucker right here, this motherfucker is my motherfucker. That's kind of what they're saying. And then you got Kingpin and a Mafex Spider-Man and Chrome Dome. Okay, so let's just just do, ooh, I see, look at that shadow. I just moved that in. Looks nice and zombie-ish. Does this light go that high? I don't think it does. Anyway, I'm just gonna do it this way. So yeah, Giant Man, the recap. So beautiful figure. It's beautiful. It's probably the best Giant Man that will ever be. Let's face it. Should this have been $200? It doesn't feel like it should have. $200 though is like, the problem is it's like the new norm. You know what I mean? $200, $175 to $200 is like the new norm for like a big action figure. I'm not saying it's right. It's like, it's the reason why I go to the supermarket and I buy a few things and I spent $100. It's like back in the day when I went to the supermarket and I spent $100, I had $100 worth of shit. You could tell. Now it's just like, I got enough food for the week, if that. Same kind of thing, man. You know, NECA used to sell or sells these big giant things that I feel like they were like $100, and suddenly shit just creeped up. Then $150 for like the NECA 1/4 Turtles. That Krang is probably going to be $200. It's like, that's, whether we like it or not, that's the new norm, okay? Back in the day, this would be like $75 to $100 type of figure. It's not the case, okay? So in that regard, I do feel like it's overpriced. $200 for a guy in, you know, in a superhero jumpsuit. Let's face it, he doesn't have a lot of the shit that like Galactus had, although Galactus was more expensive. But Galactus, like, just had like a lot to him, you know what I mean? And he came with figures and this and that. But even that is a bygone era at this point, okay? Like, if Galactus came out now, he'd be like $500, especially with all the shit he came with. So, I will say, nice, overpriced, okay? Am I glad to have him? Yeah, he's cool. I mean, it's a big fucking Giant Man, okay? That's all. I mean, the other thing, you know, I made that joke in the beginning, but the other thing, I guess the benefit of a HasLab is you're probably not going to see these in Ross and Ollie's, and, you know, that's kind of like the terrifying feeling I have right now when I buy Marvel Legends or G.I. Joe Classified is, am I going to see these for like $5 somewhere? I would assume this can't happen with this, but who the hell knows, okay? The future is wild. That's what all those Mad Max movies taught me, okay? Tomorrow, we could all be fighting in a cage. So, that's it. On that note, I'm going to go. Very nice Halloween decoration, by the way, when he's all zombified. And then I'll change his faceplate out for new seasons, okay? Maybe I'll put a Christmas hat on him. So, that's all. Giant Man, he does live up to his name. He is giant, all right? I'll give him that. And, again, the artist that made this, great figure, all right? Should it have been crowdfunded? Billion-dollar company crowdfunding? Think of the richest guy you know. If he asked you and your buddies to lend him some money to start a project, would you be happy about that? No, you'd be like, fuck you, okay? It's the same thing, okay? Look at it that way. Anyway, see you guys later. Bye-bye.